Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Mr. Smith, how's it been?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Matt Herdline. I'm with the New Hampshire Fisher Cats baseball team.
Yep.
You a big fan of baseball at all, or?
I mean, I like sports. I watch kind of all of them. I like baseball. I watch like a little bit, maybe when it's the World Series. But no, I'm normally more into hockey.
So you saw the Red Sox,
Of course I saw the Red Sox.
Yeah. What'd you think? I mean,
that was amazing.
I had no idea they were. I didn't think they would have a chance midway through the season.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they really turned it around.
Mm-hmm. They're always a late bloomer in the season.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, sorry about that. This was kind of off topic, but I heard you only have about like 10 minutes because your assistant told me to talk about everything. Is that true?
Yeah. I just have a lot going on today, so yeah, we only have about 10 minutes, I think.
Okay. So what I came to talk to you about is your event planning needs and everything, and because I heard you take your clients out for meetings throughout town and events throughout town, especially like the Monarchs and stuff.
Yeah, that's where we're going right now. We use the Monarchs facility just to take clients out to games. I normally like to just kind of take them out, see a game, maybe build a little bit of a rapport with them. You know what I mean? Kind of just try to woo them, I guess would be the word to use.
Show them around town.
Yeah.
Things around
Yeah,
here.
just take them out for a night in town, see a game, maybe get some dinner or something.
Oh, so you get dinner? I mean,
yeah,
not at the Monarchs?
No, I normally go out to just downtown Manchester to look for a restaurant to take them out to.
Oh, okay. Are you around here? Do you know much about the
Yeah,
downtown?
I grew up in New Hampshire.
Where at?
I was born in Antrim, New Hampshire.
Is that in Keene or like near Keene?
Yeah, it's near Keene. It's really small. Not many people know about it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a small town. Peterborough is the town next to it. That's like the more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard of Peterborough.
Yeah, Monadnock and all that area. Yeah.
You must be like do you like snowboarding at all?
I have snowboarded in my youth. I snowboard a lot more now. Kind of settling down a little more. But I still like to get out every now and then.
Yeah, of course. Up here in the north, it's
Yeah,
always snowing.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've heard that you're the head of the marketing, department here at Nike now.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Did you get a promotion?
Yeah, I started out. I was working in Oregon as a sales rep for Nike, and eventually it just got too much traveling. I wasn't really into it. You get jet lag all the time, you get bored. So I decided I wanted to situate myself somewhere, and I decided why not come back to New Hampshire. It's a great place,
Of course.
and great views, great people. So I thought it would be just a good place to start a new operation for Nike here, just to kind of focus on the East Coast a little more.
And so you're the head of, did you say New England?
Yeah, New England, and I do a little bit of business down a little farther south. Like I'll head down to Connecticut, or I'll head down to like Delaware sometimes if we have to do something down there. But that's not very typical. I have people that do that for me.
So it's mostly in and around New Hampshire?
Yeah. I focus around like the New Hampshire, Boston area.
Boston, yeah, of course.
Boston, is more of my biggest spot I like to go to just for the sports.
They obviously have the major leagues.
Yeah.
There.
Yep.
Every major sport really covered. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So I mean, are you a Bruins fan then too?
Yeah, I like the Bruins a lot. Yeah, it was great when they won it a couple years ago.
Thought they could have had a chance. What was it, last year?
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah,
that was a heartbreaker.
Blackhawks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they come out of nowhere.
Chicago puts a good team on.
Every year for some reason.
Yeah, they do.
So I've heard that, or actually, I mean, you met Joe Rogan, right?
Oh, you know Joe?
Yeah, me and him went back all the way to elementary school.
Really? Yeah. Joe's he's been doing a lot of good work for us here.
Really?
That's
really good to hear.
He's been he's a little bit of a character, Joe.
A little?
Yeah, you're right. No,
Both know Joe.
He just he really knows how to just get out there and be himself. So, and he does a great job of just meeting clients and networking, really. So we've been really happy with what he's been doing for us.
Yeah, he's extremely friendly and outgoing and everything. He's very good with people.
Yeah.
So to get down to business, what usually consists of a game or an event when you go out to the Monarchs?
So typically,
or the Bruins even.
Yeah, we don't do much of them. They're a little more pricey.
Mm-hmm.
But typically, when we do an event with clients and stuff, I normally like to either, depending on the game time, I like to take them off to get some food, maybe some dinner, and that can go either way. That could be before the game if it's a late game like 7 o'clock. We'll go out before maybe around 5, and then we like to go back, watch the game. We use the boxes just because a hockey games with clients. I don't want it to be cold.
12 people on
Exactly.
the seat, yeah.
You can't do that. And they they'll kind of take care of us while we're up there. We can watch the game.
You're saying there as in like the catering and stuff and the event staff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They do a little bit of catering for us.
Only a little bit?
Yeah. They're not the best about it. They kind of keep their options pretty limited sometimes.
So like, only a few dinner options?
It's almost not even dinner options. They kind of just have like a little small buffet for us to go from.
Oh,
but
okay.
the food isn't always the best. I mean, I can't complain. It's not like I won't eat it, but
That could be better.
it could be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it could be better.
Okay. And when you're at the games, I mean, what's a typical environment like? I mean, what is your general consensus of, the Monarchs?
That's funny you say that. Lately, I've been having not problems with it, but in the organization, but sometimes, I mean, hockey, it's a violent sport.
Of course.
But a lot of times when I have clients come, typically I have maybe 3 clients at the most come. But I encourage them to bring people. Just to,
so there's only like 3 actual prospects. Usually.
Yeah, maybe like 3, maybe 4.
Mm-hmm.
But we like to have them come and bring maybe like a friend or something, or if they have kids, because if we're trying to sell a 30-year-old guy who's got 2 kids or like in their 40s, they'll have kids, and we like to have them come. It's nice just to show we have like a family atmosphere. And I think sometimes though hockey games aren't a great place for them to have that atmosphere because the Monarchs are not like the most professional team. They're a
AHL.
Yeah, they're
It's
an AHL team exactly. And so like sometimes the fights kind of are more interesting than the game itself, and like the fans get that kind of atmosphere. So it does kind of take away from the sport when I'm trying to show them like,
of course.
game.
Just a nice little game going on, and
Yeah.
there's fights, and it can be distracting.
It can be distracting.
Okay.
And take away from what we're trying to accomplish after the game.
Which is to, eventually close the client, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, and during the games we normally try to just build the first steps to getting that client, or even if they're already signed clients, just taking them out so they know we care about them.
Yeah, you need to show your appreciation for them at times.
Yep.
So you're saying that, a lot of the times when you have your family type clients and your family people, that you want like more of a family environment to go along with them.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Not filled with a lot of crazy things going on, or not enough, service maybe even.
Yeah.
Okay. And that seems to not do well for your business. If you think when clients see that they're not in a family setting, you think they react well?
Depending, some families do, some families don't. I know I've seen one family I had, for instance. This guy was here with his 2 kids, and there was a fight that broke out, and he didn't even want his kids to see it, so he took them to go to the bathroom or something, and it was awkward, I would say. But luckily they were already a client we've already had, so after apologizing about it, we stayed in touch still, which is good, and maintained them.
But a hassle that you even had to do that.
Exactly, it was a hassle, yeah.
That's completely understandable. Who wants to have their kid exposed to all this violence so early?
Right.
Actually. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So, have you heard much of the Fisher Cats at all?
I know, because I'm based in Manchester, I know of the organization, but, I don't really go out to baseball games that much. But, yeah, I haven't heard much. I'd love for you to enlighten me.
Oh, of course. So we just built the brand new stadium, I want to say 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
We offer a full restaurant with a bar and everything, so all your traveling needs at leaving from the game, which I know can be a hassle sometimes in Manchester. Parking, obviously. We have a full valet, so you don't have to worry.
Really, you have full valet?
Oh yeah, of course.
That is something. The Monarchs at the Verizon Center, I have to go find somewhere to park.
Exactly. And Manchester is.
Yeah.
It can be.
It can be a jungle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It can be very difficult to get in and out. And I know after games, obviously, it's worse. But we at Fisher Cats have the full valet, and then we can even guarantee you will get out of the first 2 blocks without a hassle because we've set up a perfect flow of traffic, even with the city.
Really?
Yeah. We also have obviously a beautiful view of the Merrimack, which you probably know of, right overlooking it. So it's great. You can even have a hotel, or like your guests stay at the hotel that's joined on to the Fisher Cats.
Oh,
And
really?
like you can have your business meeting there and then come to the game if you want to even come early. We have setup rooms and
Yeah.
we have convention rooms that you can just go to at any point.
And that would help because a lot of our clients sometimes fly out from, like, not far, but they
Far
have to
enough,
stay the night,
right.
you know.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
that makes sense. We also offer a lot of premium boxes that have event staff and catering that is catered right to you
Yeah.
personally. So if you ever have any type of allergy situations, any type of those things, we can take care of that as long as you give us some warning.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously very easy to do, especially if you're where you are and where we are. What do you normally pay, do you think, for the Monarchs, if you don't mind me asking?
We can pay. It starts off, I think, around 800.
800, wow.
Yeah, and then if we want more, we can pay a little more to get better, options out of them. But that can go up to like $1,000 sometimes.
So 800 is usually your base, though.
Yeah, I would say average 800. Yeah.
Okay. I know as a fact we offer our box seats, the premium, at the top of the line, which would probably be your 1,000 range, is about half that.
Okay. Wow.
Which is, obviously a big improvement, especially if you're only getting a client to sit down and go to a meeting.
Right.
And obviously, a baseball game offers a lot more of a family environment, so it's a lot quieter. It's not always attention grabbing, if you will.
Yeah.
But it's still a game.
That's true. Yeah.
And I mean, if this all sounds like interesting to you, would you mind setting up a meeting in the future?
Yeah,
This
that would be great. Why don't we talk to my assistant Ashley out there?
Mm-hmm.
She can set up a meeting for maybe, how about this time 2 weeks from now?
2 weeks, yeah.
And then we could set up maybe just look at your pricing options and maybe go from there.
Yeah, definitely, and discuss features and everything.
All right. Well, that sounds great.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, Matt.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Hey,
have a good one. You too.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So what I